Hello and welcome to another episode of Quick Expert Reviews. Today we've got a comparison video of a free Ringke case Fusion cases, Fusion Clear, Fusion Magnetic and Fusion Design that Ringke has kindly sent in for a review. And because I've got a silver shadow color of a Z Fold 7, I'm really happy with these clear cases, purely because I didn't want it to hide behind a black case or anything like that. I think the color looks really nice, really premium, and I really wanted a case to match that. So we're going to start with the Fusion Clear case. So let's just get the case out of the box. So this is the case itself. As you can see, it is a one unit. So previously with a Galaxy Fold 5, for example, when you got cases, they were usually a front and a back case. In this case, it is a one unit with a sort of a small connector in between these. So I'm going to peel off. Okay, I'm going to attempt to peel off the protective film from the back and from the inside as well. So do remember there is one on the back and there is one on the inside as well. It is purely there to prevent case from scratching when it's being transported, obviously in the box, which is nice because obviously we want that case to look nice and clean and definitely brand new. So I'm going to grab my Silver Shadow Z Fold 7. And I'm going to open it up and I'm going to put it inside the Ringke Clear case. Just make sure you obviously push it down nicely around the phone. Not too much on the screen itself, but yeah, let's fold the phone first and let's have a look at the case itself. So we got these cutouts for the speaker and for the Type-C connector. Then we've got again for the top speaker. As you can see, the front is raised a bit on top and on the bottom as well. So obviously if you leave your phone screen down on a table, for example, it is less likely to be scratched. However, I would still recommend a screen protector, which Ringke does as well. And then you've got this cutout for the fingerprint sensor as well. Plus we've got this raised camera on the back. So all three lenses have an additional protection, as you can see, from the clear Fusion Clear case. And then when we open up the phone as well, obviously Ringke didn't want to add too much of a bulk and keep the case slim. So as you can see, it is actually very slim. Now, luckily, my device isn't really, doesn't have the gap issue because apparently some of them do. Anyway, let's move on to the second case, which is the Ringke Fusion Magnetic case. So this is one of those cases I was looking forward to the most because I do have a power bank. I do have a MagSafe wallet, which I will attach and show you in a second. And I also have a wireless charging pad, magnetic pad in my car, which I will show you in a second as well. So this foil is actually coming off nicely. Let's see what's going to happen inside. And I've pulled the tab again. But don't worry, if it does happen to you, you can still pull off the inside, the screen protector from the inside without the tab. So let's have a look again. Let's fit our fold. Let's make sure it's opened up. It's exactly the same case design as with the clear case, hence why it's called Fusion, because it's one line of cases. It's just there is a design case, there is a clear case, and there is a magnetic case as well. Okay, so again, we're going to close it. You've got this big magnetic circle on the back. You've got this cutout for your fingerprint sensor as well, works nicely. Again, raised camera protection on the back, and obviously I haven't pressed it down correctly. Now I have in the top left corner. As you can see, the camera lenses are again raised. The protection, then you've got a cutout obviously for the speakers and the Type-C on the bottom as well. So that is my favorite case so far, and I think I'm gonna stick with it for the foreseeable, because I really like the product design and how the cases actually look and feel. So as I said, I'm going to attach a magnetic wallet as well. Lo and behold, it's an Apple MagSafe wallet, so hey ho, I'm probably gonna go to hell for that, but hey ho, it's an Apple wallet on a Samsung case. Well, on a Samsung phone, on a Ringke case. So that works pretty well, very strong. Now I do have a Charge Ice Mag power bank. Now, because of how the protection works with the camera lenses, and unfortunately it has to be at a slight angle. Now, I'm not saying every single power bank will have to, but in the case of the Charge magnetic power bank, it is the case. And yeah, the power bank also doubles up as a stand. If you are interested in the video review of the power bank, I will put a link in the video description below. But as you can see, it does hold the device nicely. So it still doubles up as a stand. It's just you can't really put it sideways on the power bank itself. It has to go like this. So yeah. And now we're going to move on to the MagSafe connector stand car mount in my car. As you can see, it works nicely both sideways. I mean, upside down, left to right, whichever way you want to do it. You can do it like this, or you can flip it round if you've got a reversing camera like me and you don't want this to obstruct your view. So hey ho, you can even put it to the left. And then our final Ringke Fusion case is the design type with this nice flowery design on the back of the case. Now, for example, my missus, she went for a flowery design case, and she actually has a Fold 4, because believe it or not, flips aren't only used by our female audience, they are actually more popular with women than the folds are actually more popular with women than the flips. Believe it or not, I actually believe that because my missus uses a Fold 4. She's moving to a flip right now, but she has been using a Fold 4. So, hey ho. So, as you can see, it is exactly the same design as previously with the clear and the magnetic case. Again, we've got this raised front for the front screen. We've got the camera protection and a nice, lovely, actually, flowery design on the back, which again, in my opinion, looks really nice with the silver shadow color. So if you went with the silver shadow or the mint color, I think this case will look the best with these colors. Obviously, if you went with the black or the halo color, which is the blue shadow, then again, you can try the case on, but in my opinion, it looks best on the silver shadow color. So thank you for watching another episode of Quick Expert Reviews, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!